scene of the outdoor podcast is you taking a piss in the tree.
Hey, Jeff here with GGC Outdoors. I'm coming to you with a new product from XOP. I'm excited to do this review. This is the XOP Cold World Treestand. It's coming in at 7.5 pounds. It's got all the latest and greatest features as most of the tree stands do out in the market nowadays. It's self-leveling. It's got the offset bracket, the seat levels, the stand level. It's awesome. Some of the upgrades they have on this over, let's say, the Vanish. The seat cushion, it's that nice solid foam that they got. Let's see what else they did. Oh, the texture of this stand. You run your hand across it, it's like sandpaper. This is a nice grippy stand. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. In wet weather, they can get slick. This is a solid stand, okay? The other thing I got here that they upgraded, the seat post, I feel like is a little bit on the lighter side, but to get everything down to 7.5 and to still have this much room and this many features, I think they did a great job. So what comes with the stand when you get it? Okay, you got the seat cushion, you got the offset bracket that has to be installed that bites into the tree. They give you two straps, which is nice. They actually have a full harness that comes with it and a tether rope, which is, it's a pretty good deal. So I think it retails for $449 on their website. Let's see what else. 6061 aluminum. I'm gonna put it on this tree. I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna give you my real opinion on how the stand is. Like, it's gonna be real time. I have not had this on the tree yet, so you're going to see my genuine reaction to this tree stand. So far, I like it. It feels great. Like I said, it's very rigid. The teeth look good on it. It's got that reverse bevel right here, so it should help bite. Right here's how I'm packing the sticks. They actually have grooves that accept the ends of the new climbing sticks that they have. So this is kind of, they do sell it as a system, kind of. You know, you can get the whole system for it. But usually I use 2 sticks, sometimes 3, but this is how I'm gonna stack them. It's not really changing the profile of the stand too much, but I actually use a volley strap. You can get on their website the J hooks that they sell. A lot of people recommend them. This is what I have. I haven't tried them yet. I may go to them, I don't know yet. But we're gonna put this on the tree and we'll be right back with you in a second. All right, so we're in the tree. I got it all set up. It can lock pretty nice to the tree. I like it. So right here is where I noticed the difference in this stand. I've had about every stand on the market, and so it's got a pretty good, for the weight, it's wide, okay? I think maybe you give up a little bit of depth, but probably not much, to like the 0.75, which, it's got a lot of grip to it. You can see how much flex it has. It's got a little bit of flex, but it is aluminum, and they're meant to flex back. Plus, I'm upwards of over 300 pounds. So as you're sitting here watching this, a lot of people get timid when they get up around 250 getting these stands. This thing's holding up just fine. It's rated for 350. Yeah, it's nice. It sets up just about like any other stand on the market. It self-levels the seat, or not self-level. It levels out, the seat levels out. So I'm gonna sit in it. First thing I really notice about the difference in this stand than in other XOP models, the seat cushion is way better. I think the seat cushion probably, it's just that dense foam. It's not gonna flatten out like other models. Like that's some pretty good foam underneath there. Probably a little bit of hydro resistance from water seeping into it. So that's where we're at. The self-leveling bolt there, and then we have the leveling there. I keep saying self-leveling. It's not self, but it's just a quick turn of a bolt. Adjusts the pitch of the seat and the stand. So as you can see, come closer out here to the teeth. They are buried into the tree. Same thing with down there at the bottom. They are locked in there. 4-point bracket. You can offset it if you have to. It's a good system. So as I was saying earlier, $449 is the price. A lot of people's like, way too much money to spend on a tree stand. So I come at it with the point of view that it's an investment. This thing right here will probably last you a lifetime. They have replacement bolts, replacement cables, which the manufacturer recommends you do that every couple years anyways, because parts start to wear out. They have warranties. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna go out there and spend $1,200 for a bow, you could use this stand anywhere, take it down every time you use it. You leave no trace that you were even there. People can't tell where you've been hunting. You might go out and buy 6 ladder stands for $150 a piece. You're way over what this costs. This is the do-it-all stand in my opinion. So anything with this kind of size platform, it's good for the rut. It's good for an after-work hunt where you want to get up the tree in 10 minutes and out. I mean, personally, I think this is just as important as a bow. So I'm looking at $450. I'm thinking this is a good investment. You can pass this down to your kids if you take good care of it. Like it's an investment. That's what people got to realize. All the higher end stands like this, that's exactly what it is. So before the price tag scares you, just kind of think of it that way. Instead of buying 4, 5, 6, 7 stands and setting them wherever you want, this is totally mobile. You can adjust it based on where you see the deer at, and you can hunt anywhere. So this 10 times better than a set stand in my opinion. So we've done saddle reviews, we've done stand reviews. Everybody has their opinion on which one they like, but in general, these are mobile setups. So that's what you got to remember when you start paying the price tag for a mobile setup. In comparison, last year I ran a 1.0 by Lone Wolf Custom Gear, and which is a great stand. I had 0 issues with it. I think this is pretty comparable. I think it's a little bit cheaper. Um, I really don't see much of a difference at all, honestly. I can't talk about longevity because I'm gonna run I'm gonna run this stand and the saddle setup this year. So once I get some sits underneath my belt in this, I can give a little bit more perspective on that. Right now, I did a 1.0 for a year. That thing looks just as good as it did when I took it out of the box. So that's a solid on this. So we will come back with the end of the year review type thing and tell you how this held up, because I do a lot of hunts. I hunt a lot. I do a lot of sits. So I'm going to put it through the test, and we're going to kind of compare and contrast at the end of the year. But for right now, seems like a very similar stand to maybe the 0.75 1.0. It's like right in that sweet spot. So the guys that are looking for a nice mobile hang-on setup, this is a good option. This is very very comparable to some of the top stands on the market. So I'll just leave you with that and leave you with the whole price thing that I talked about before. Consider that when you're investing your hard-earned money on something like this, because it's a lot of money and it takes a lot of conjuring and just really sitting there thinking about what you want to do. So put that in perspective. Other than that, I'm gonna do a review coming up next. I got some camera arms. I got a Lone Wolf Custom Gear camera arm and a custom gear modification. That's coming down the pipe. A Hilo review from Novix. We kind of got to do that. I can compare that to this stand a little bit because I've used that stand. It's pretty similar, except it's cast, but it's still a good stand. So we'll see you back. Please, guys, like and subscribe. We can't do this without the viewers. So thank you for all those that are supporting now. And we'd like to see you guys grow. So thank you.